So the purpose of the 27 SOG full mission profile was to refine our tactics, techniques, and procedures for operating in a maritime environment. At the broadest level, I wanted our planners, our aircrew, and our Joint Operations Center staff to understand what is truly required to execute a decentralized air war.
The full mission profile took assets from space, air, land, and maritime environments, and we integrated them all towards one singular purpose. And that singular purpose played out over the course of 2 days. The first day was what we call a dry fire, in which no weapons or ordnance was expended, but we still did execute the mission. The second night is the night that we took the gloves off and we executed with a live fire. Unfortunately, halfway through that live fire, the weather rolled in, but we were still able to engage at least one vessel.
An example of one of the tasks that we accomplished, again, within the banner of a decentralized execution of air power, was a mission called Strike Coordination and Reconnaissance, and it's what a lot of people call SCAR. What underpins SCAR is something called a kill chain, which is really just a fancy way of explaining the process to interdict those targets, and it's a 6-step process. One of the things that we found within the SCAR mission set was how we were able to take technology and expedite that kill chain, compress the time associated with doing all 6 of those steps in a much more rapid fashion. And so we use synthetic aperture radars that are on our airplanes here at Cannon, and we used the helmet mounted display that's on the AC-130 Whiskey to help look at the giant expanse of the maritime environment and find that needle in the haystack, find that one boat in that giant expanse. And then once you quickly find that target, then you can go through with the rest of the kill chain. So the strike package itself didn't strike 100% of our intended targets, but that's not the point. The point of this exercise was to expose flaws in our planning process. The point was to force young captains, young aircraft commanders and flight leads to make very difficult decisions in the absence of information that's really emblematic of combat. And the point was to reveal discrepancies and issues with the dislocated command and control with the operations center that we had and see how we can improve upon that. I learned a lot from the exercise. I learned that delegating authority to the lowest levels is a very uncomfortable position for a commander to be in. But the thing that I learned is that we are to develop a force that's ready for great power conflict, then we need to become familiar and comfortable with that delegation.